All right, everyone. It is Arsenal Fan Circle here. Running a little bit late. Apologies. It's all on me as usual. I've been running around like a headless chicken. Just got back from the beach, so 2 hours driving to make it back in time. I told everyone 4 o'clock. Then it became 4:15, and now it's 4:30 or 9:30 over there in the UK. So Darren's showing up a picture of your recent meeting with Lee Dixon. So good stuff there, Darren. And we are all celebrating. You know, Mahir, you said yesterday, remember yesterday when we had 3 or 4 different lineups? The journalists were messing with us yesterday. You said don't get gassed. If we beat Norwich, don't get gassed. If we beat Burnley, don't get gassed. The big one is probably the Northern Derby at the end of this month. So, Mahir, you look like a spirit there. You're floating. The spirit of Arsenal.
I'm the ghost of Arsenal's past. I'm here to bring you guys some good news.
Stop doing that.
My hair's given up on the blue screen and went to the black
Ghost
screen.
The ghost screen. I love the lighting. It's great there. I love it. So, listen, we are cleared. We've been cleared for takeoff. Tony and Darren, thanks for joining also. We'll be cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, my hair
10
showed
minutes.
up 6 weeks early for Halloween.
In 10 minutes. That was probably half an hour ago. So, anyway, Tony, is Gary washing his hair or something?
Hey, I think he's wearing off his In-N-Out burger. I think he's riding his Peloton, trying to get fit. He should be here, but yeah, I don't think he's washing his hair. His little bald head doesn't take any time to wash.
Truth be told, Gary went to California Friday or yesterday, right? Yesterday morning, or maybe Friday. He left Friday, yeah. Stayed there about 36 hours, and he's flying back this morning. Took the red eye, and if you don't know, it's a really early flight, and it's a 3-hour time difference. So it's kind of messed up with his system, I think. Messed his system up. He may well be washing his hair as well, to come on. We want to build up the viewership here, waiting for everyone to come in, because we're not getting gas here, but we do want to celebrate a 1-0 win to the Arsenal. And
No, let's get gassed. Let's get gassed. We're back, baby. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0.
I hated hearing that yesterday.
Reddy, good to see you here, Reddy. I think someone enjoyed their beach trip too much. I think that may be me. I'm not sure. The pilot was late. John Smith. Yeah, that's me. Sleeping, I see. I think.
Oh, sleeping.
Stephen, I did have time to send you a message. Thanks for joining. Taking lessons from Oba, School of Timekeeping. And Oba left it late. Tony, Oba left it late yesterday.
No.
Yep.
Good
I
evening.
still think he's offside.
Good evening to the Sembold. My hair is his head has been disconnected from his body. My hair looks like he's in a photo booth. Yeah.
Did you put $1 in the machine yet?
Ooh, I may be able to tell you what's going to happen in the next 2 games.
That's the one. Bohemian Rhapsody. Get on the Las Vegas and Queen video. Just waiting for you guys to surround him like Bohemian Rhapsody. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if we did sort that out. My hair, is the lighting done intentionally or is it accidental?
Not accidental at all.
Intentional.
I just prefer it this way, actually, when it gets a little bit later during the night. Especially here where we are right now, it's 25 to 11.
Yeah.
So not late, not early, it's right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I prefer that I'll just switch on my TV for the lighting. And it just so happens that I look like I'm a floating head. That's some good news.
The ghost of our Tata.
My hair just doesn't want us to see what's in the background.
No, there's nothing in the background.
Nothing in the background. He's not being held hostage.
If I was married, I'd probably tell you guys, okay, wifey's there, but she doesn't want to be included. But wait, hold on 1 second. Absolutely nothing.
Morning, chat room. Morning. Does that mean
Hey,
How's it morning?
Ready? I will start putting you in the tweets as well. Ready?
of course.
Definitely. I think you followed me recently. It just takes me a little while. I was in emergency. I was in emergency landing phase. That's what happened. And when you're running around,
There's
Hi,
Gary at Red Bull Stadium.
Red Bull Stadium.
Oh,
Gary.
man. Yes,
So I went to the beach. I went to the beach yesterday, and came back today. So I've been running around. Tell everybody about your exploits in the last 36 to 48 hours.
Yeah, so
Tell us about your
basically,
In-N-Out burger. That's all we care about.
In-N-Out Burger being the chief highlight.
I did a quick trip to California and back. So left on Friday afternoon, got back Sunday morning. So whatever, 36 hours or something like that. So yeah. So I was gonna put my head down and get a little rest when I got back this morning, and I just woke up. So I don't usually sleep this late. So
How's that perfect timing?
I usually look at what in the world's going on there.
Yeah, my hair float a little bit closer to Gary and just over his shoulder.
It's scary. Oh my gosh! All right.
So Gun
You
did his
can't
thing.
actually even see my hair. It just looks like
I know. I'm like, what the world happened?
You know the way you have an angel on one shoulder, you have a devil on the other. So he's going to be one of those.
Oh, definitely one of those. I don't know which
Manny,
one.
I'm here to give you and all our Arsenal fan circle family good news. I can see into the future.
My
All
hair
right,
would be
ready?
one of those that ends up
Ready?
with
You're
the
going to
devil on
be
both
you're going to be in the
shoulders.
lineup moving forward. So I don't know if a lot of people want to be tagged in on Twitter a lot of the time, but you know.
Are we just gonna read the tweets all day? Or are we gonna talk about what game, right?
We're
You
gonna
guys
talk
have
about the
haven't
game.
even talked about the game yet. I mean, is there really much to talk about?
We've been waiting to so you can finish washing your hair. That's what we've been waiting for.
It took a long time. I'm sorry.
We've been singing 1-0 to the Arsenal, Gary. Because guess
No,
what?
no.
Because we're back.
No.
We're back, baby.
No. Are you serious? Are you singing that?
No.
Nobody's.
Tongue in
Tell
cheek.
You hated
me
that
in the
from
chat room. You
yesterday.
guys
I
are not
hated
singing that,
it. You
right?
hate it, Gary?
No, it was
We
so
are not
good.
anywhere close to 1-0 to the Arsenal. Nowhere close to even.
That was the result, Gary.
That's the guy
Right.
next to you, the
It
ghost.
could be result, but we don't have to sing about it.
That is not how we played. It just happened to be two poor teams that can't score. That's
Yo,
how
it was
they-
a poor.
not
it was
two
poor.
really, really good defenses that really
It was
really
super
good
poor.
defensive
Gary.
team.
As PG Nez says, the head knows all, sees all, follow the head. And the head is Gundam News. Maya, are you shooting for the next Wakanda movie?
Oh yeah, now I'm definitely starting. I'll definitely be starting as one of the elder gods that help out.
Did you guys see the welcome Ronaldo got from the Newcastle fans? Geordie boys, we are on a bender. Cristiano, sex offender. I didn't
What?
see it.
They didn't say that.
Maybe they were chanting that.
I don't think so.
All right.
Anyway,
Here we go. Ray, can you please tell us the positives in the game, please?
let's
So-
get into it.
Everybody's going to give one positive from the game, okay? And I'll start off with the easy one. We scored a goal, the assembled. That's a positive. Tony, what positive do you have?
3 points.
3 points? That's kind of the same thing as scoring a goal, right?
No, they're not the same, Ray. You don't
And we
get
didn't
3 points for
score
scoring a
goals, went
goal.
off the
You don't.
score.
That's not how
Right,
it
right.
works.
All right, this is like Family Feud. We're taking the easy answers. Darren, a positive from the win.
Gosh.
We scored a goal.
No,
That's what I said.
you can't repeat. No repeats. Come on.
I can't
The
think
head
right
looks
now.
worried.
So it was.
The head looks worried right now because he's next.
I'm struggling. I'm clutching at straws here.
Darren, have you got a positive?
Yeah, scoring.
I said that. You have to give a different answer.
Save a back four looks solid.
I would say our new right back has sort of been a bit.
Oh, you
of a-
just took
There we go.
mine. What are you
Tony asked it.
doing?
Yeah, I love that. I love that, Darren. When you steal, look at Gary scrambled out to his second choice. Maher, positive from yesterday.
Can I do?
I don't
Gary's
have a
positive
positive.
for
Aaron
You have to
Ramsdale.
fight. You
looked
have to
good.
have one. Come on, the head knows all. That's what they told
Um,
us.
Like I'm
Can I do
saying, I
Gary's
have
positive
gotten
for him?
Okay, you want one? Okay, maybe I'll clutch at the straw here. I'll clutch at the straw. The fact that nobody got injured.
I like that one. All right, Gary, what was your second choice now that Darren took
My
your...
Can I
second
do it for
choice.
him?
There was. You guys have got all the choices. All right, so I'm gonna. Well, I guess nobody said it, but I guess I would say our back line should be set. Right, our back line should be set now. We got
Yeah.
4. We should see that 4 for the rest of the season
Can I
when
do
they're
Gary's
healthy.
for him? I don't like this one good enough.
The what?
I said, can I do yours for you?
Who?
He answered it.
It's not good enough. I already said back for.
What do you mean? You said they don't know, but you said it was 1. You said they got 3 points. How can you add? You can't get more than 1. How do you mean? You can't be greedy and take all the points.
3
Stick to the
points.
rules.
You
Stick
took
to the
3
rules.
points. You get 3
No
points.
injuries?
That's all you get.
Look at this. The
Gary
assemble.
should have been 4 of 11 starters. For
Hold it. The
before we
question was
signed.
asked the
Gary,
right
you're
answer.
asking
As
for
usual, you're in Arteta mode and
starters.
ignores the fan base. I like to share the pain around the assemble. Like to share the pain around. Melvin, what time is this starting? Originally 9 p.m., then 9:15, and now 9:30. So, forgive me.
Oh,
I've
so
been
you were
rushing.
late even? So I didn't miss much.
You missed 7 minutes.
Man, I woke up and it was like 4:15 or whatever, and I was like, I slept this long. I'm gonna miss most of this. Miss the beginning part, and you're on a rainbow time anyway. So voila.
Yeah. Come on, backline looked good yesterday. John Smith said.
You know what? We are, as far as having an 11. We're close. We just need a striker and we need Partey to start.
Yo. And I wanted to say before we start on the match analysis,
Yeah.
Edson Edouard, who I've been banging on about, came off the bench for Crystal Palace and scored a brace.
He's not that
Just
good.
by the way.
He's not that good.
Huh?
He's not that good. No.
Okay.
That's
No.
how. That's what we have to
win.
say. That's what we have to say if we want to move on. All right.
Okay.
You know,
Doctor, just think of it this way. He's not that good. It just looks like he scored a brace. He didn't really score a brace.
Okay.
All right. Everybody smile.
Tongue firmly in cheek. And yeah, we could have gotten another striker, irrespective of whether NKDA didn't go to Palace.
Yeah, Lautaro.
Went ahead and shoulda, coulda, and there's a lot
We
of
needed
things like
5
that.
right backs, right?
Yeah.
And we played 3 of them, I
them
heard,
yesterday.
right? Somebody wrote that. We played 3 of the 5 right
Tommy
backs.
Asu was one.
Steven said, I thought Pepe had a decent game, with some pundits like different Keown gave him a bit of stick, but I thought he was one of our better players. Yeah, I'd go along with that. And Gary, if Pepe plays consistently, you're going to get something out of him, right?
I hope so, because he needs to just be on the field, because we get little bits of him. I know why the pundits say that, because they want him to be perfect, and we're not going to get that. So, Arsenal fans just deal with what we get. But when this is the thing. Once again, we'll say it again, over and over again. Arteta, give the man some confidence, push him, hype him up, whatever you got to do. Give the man some sugar. He needs to be going 100 miles per hour. Yeah. Right? Yeah. When he's on the attack, nobody's stopping him. Put your head down. They're not going to stop him. He's putting crosses in. He just needs to put them in faster. Right? They shouldn't be blocking his crosses every time. He needs to be able to get that thing, get past the defender and put it in the box, right? Or shoot.
Somebody was saying Pepe is sometimes very predictable. Like people like Zaha, what Zaha does is he plays in exactly the same position, but sometimes he'll stick wider. So he'll stick to his right-hand side. Other times he'll cut in. So Pepe needs to pick it up now. He needs to start picking on these things. Otherwise, people are just going to be more and more on his case, even though he hasn't been given enough, like you say, game time. Enough time to shine.
And listen, John Smith said here, I thought Pepe was average, very frustrating, have a dribble, stop, and then go back. I always think of Pepe as a little bit like Mesut Ozil in his last few years. very, very frustrating. But I do think Pepe is going to give you that end product. So you have to stick with Pepe through the good and through the bad.
No, in 90 minutes, you saw what you're going to get, right? You're going to get a couple of shots on goal, and then maybe they go in, maybe they come off, and you get something. You get somebody there, right? He's going to give you that. So that's why he can't come out of the game, because nobody else on the team at any point in the game will give you something. The problem is we want to see it more, right? Like John said here, right? He goes in and out of the game. Whatever the game plan is, he does it, and then he stops, and you're like, oh, just continually put pressure on him. I want him to put so much pressure that we have to pull him out of the match after 70 minutes. You know what I mean? That's where he should be. He should be killing them. They should be like knocking him down. Like you said, he should be either going out to the right, cutting back into the inside, all those things, right? He needs to put pressure on them, right? That's what we want.
Melvin said, sorry, he was far from perfect yesterday. He had too many one-on-ones that he couldn't do anything with.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're repeating my words.
Yeah, exactly.
But all of that is true. But at the end of the day, you keep him on the field, and he's generated the winning goal for us, and because we were solid enough at the back to withstand. Yes, Mahir, it's Norwich.
But can I tell you guys the problem? Darren, Tony, I'm sure you guys maybe would agree with me as well as Ray and Gary that Pepe overcomplicates things too much. Way too many.
I like him better over on the left side than the right side.
Yes, yeah, exactly, and put Saka on the right hand side. But what I'm saying is, Tony, it's far too overcomplicates things. It's like, Ronaldo back in the days could do 10 step overs and actually turn that into something amazing, or backheel pass or something fancy.
Yeah.
Pepe does it, and then he'll stop. And instead of carrying the momentum forward, he'll stop and play it to Al-Neni. Al-Neni will play it to Odegaard. Odegaard will play it right to the back.
That's still
And
an
then we're
entire
back at
team, though.
15-1.
That's why Arteta has ingrained in the players for whatever reason. We're going forward, then all of a sudden, ball is going backwards, all momentum.
And right back. Right back and sideways, and then back to the right hand side, to the left hand side, to the middle, back to the goalie. Back.
Tony, so we'll get to Tony and Darren here, and the rest of you, of course. Tony, how did Sambi and Ainsley Maitland-Niles do in midfield? The Assemble's asking.
I think Niles looked better when he went over there right back. I think he had a pretty good game. But when Partey came in, there was no comparison. He looked like a Rolls Royce out there. He looked really good when he came on.
Yeah. And really, this is the part of our podcast that's going to be gassing about Ronaldo is the youngest members, and that's Mahir. I call you out, Gun the News. He's going to be gassing up Ronaldo. But yeah, let's stop talking about Ronaldo. I actually think in our predictions podcast, I said Ronaldo coming to United is tipping them over, and I think they will win the league. I think United will win the league. I do hate to say that, but I'm not going to change my mind now, right, Tony? You can't change your mind once you make predictions.
I don't think he's going to win them the title.
Unless you
don't think
somebody else like I did.
And we're going against what Reddy said. Let's stop talking about Ronaldo.
No, I mean, if you think that, then you can see how, at least for me, even on his club teams and on the national teams, he's not the same guy. He's not going to give it to you over the course of a season. So they're going to have to. I don't think he'll play every match, or if they want to get the best out of him, he won't play. I don't think he'll play 30 matches. Yeah. I mean, I think if they do that, they're going to kill him, and then they're going to see it. He's just going to disappear in games. I mean, he disappeared in games for Portugal, right? And sometimes they played better when he came out. So
he disappeared for a lot of the Republic of Ireland game, but then he turned up in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, other teams, like if that was Italy, it wouldn't have been the same result, right?
Hey, what are you saying? Ireland's not as good as Italy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. In a nutshell, yeah. Steven said Pepe will learn more with game time. Arteta has to back him and give him plenty of game time. Exactly, and that's what we're saying. He is going to be frustrating, but he's that end product that is frustrating. It's the end product part that's frustrating for us now. Stan said he did a poll, and Pepe and 76 feel they had a good game. 24% didn't. Darren, when you're involved in the winning goal, that's what's going to make the difference in voting as well. Everybody sees the game, sees that we struggled, but Pepe was instrumental in us winning the game.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably agree with the comments. The fact he sort of made it complicated. I kind of found he was not so much hugging the ball a lot, but there was moments where he could have made different choices when he was playing. But I've got nothing against Pepe as well. I mean, he assisted that goal. He gave chances, but there was times where he kept losing the ball because he was holding up for too long. I'm thinking, you've got other chances, you've got other players you can pass to on, just keeping hold of the ball, and then losing that chance when we had it. So,
3 people voted in Stan's poll. Listen, Stan is the brand. Everyone should know Stan is the brand, and there's more than 3 people. It's my polls that get 3.
It had to be at least 4 then.
Yeah.
Mine always.
It was 75%. It had to be a 3-1, right?
Just kidding. Everybody loves Sedan, right? Everybody loves Sedan.
Even if it's 85 votes, right? That is a cross section of Arsenal fans, and it's like here we got 5 people here, and everyone loves Ray. Okay, 100%.
Who's Ray? You guys know Ray?
Moi.
No, sorry, I don't know who he is.
John Smith,
that was late.
So, John, we're going to come back to your comment because I'm just sort of weaving it into the flow here. Your comment about the atmosphere, and I think it's a good one as well, John Smith. So, I don't skip over comments here unless they're saying bad things about Ray. Then I skip them.
Hey, those are the ones we need to. Hey, we need. Well, no. I want those ones. If you're deleting those before I see them, that's not good. I want to see all of them.
Keep that in.
Symbol's the only one deleting shit.
He redacts every statement, Tony, right?
Yep.
Listen, we're having fun. We're gassed. We're in the pub. It's like we're in the pub, all mates here, and we're enjoying this 1-0 win. We'll get into detailed, maybe not so much detail, but we'll get into some AFCC analysis of the game pretty soon. Sam, a squirrel, where the fuck did you get that from? Of all things, a squirrel. Because there's no more seagulls in Norway. He's killed all of them, Steve, Seagulls threaten. I was at the beach where seagulls threaten. Gundit, I can't rate any player who's playing with these tactics and structure currently deployed by the manager. The only thing guaranteed is Xhaka shouldn't be in the squad or team, and he is. We talked about this, Mahir, yesterday when the lineup changed 5 different times on us.
I like Sam's new name for you.
I don't know if anyone saw the pregame. We were not stellar. We were not good. We were pretty bad yesterday.
It's because Tony didn't show up.
What was wrong with the lineup?
A journalist tweeted the wrong lineup. We got that information. We distributed that information. It was phony.
Was it Xhaka was in the lineup? Because
Leno was in the lineup.
You know what? Leno or Ramsdale, nobody should be surprised. They should, right? Mm-hmm. You weren't surprised by it, but you probably would have liked something different.
One squirrel is a pushover, but a gang of them is different.
No, gang.
No, I mean, you could tell me yesterday that Xhaka would be in the lineup. I'd still know that, Gary. That won't get past me, but everything else got past me. A bit like Granit Xhaka in midfield.
Jeez, everything. Absolutely realistic analysis.
Sam, I can only imagine what fun it would be to spend an hour in your head. Yeah, you don't want to go there, Stephen. I thought you were joining us. Did you? Tony wants his own show with Sam. I've been resisting. That would be nitroglycerin. That would be dynamite. Not in no way.
Sam doesn't like me enough to do a show with me.
Sam, I thought you were joining us. Did you decide?
I told Sam no more shows. He just does shows with me. That's it. Right, Sam?
Stealing all the talent, Gary.
Yeah.
You saved me mentioning enough rubbish on stream, Stephen. Yeah, okay. Sam's taking a well-deserved rest then. I think Odegaard. He did see a celebrity today. Sam did. and maybe he's starstruck. And he's still
That's
got
what I
the
think he's
stars.
doing. He's trying to find more celebrities.
I think Odegaard could have made a bigger impact yesterday. This Odegaard is, we're going to get into that one, Rudy. He's going to be a confusing player.
Yeah.
We're going to think he doesn't give his output, and half of us are going to think he does give his output, and he helps to bind the rest of the team.
I think this is the reason why at least a lot of fans wanted established players, that they don't have to wait for them to get acclimated to football in the Premier League and get used to this team and, pick up things really quickly, right? That's why a lot of us wanted a lot of players wanted players that they just plug and play, right? They just put them in and then they go, right?
Yeah.
When we're a young team and we know it, but we don't like it, because when we put these players in, they don't give us everything, right? If Odegaard is like a Madison playing like he's been in the league for a while, maybe things look different. But this is the part I don't like, because I have to wait. I don't want to wait. Right?
We've waited long enough.
We've been waiting
That is-
forever,
well,
but now we have to wait.
How long have you been waiting? Something like 15, 18 years, something, right?
Yeah, but we got to wait again.
In another project for another 4 years, 5 years.
This is really true from John. Pepe hitting both posts before Aubameyang tapped it in was reflective of his whole game at present for me, and reflective of Arsenal as well.
Yeah. Well, how many posts did Aubameyang hit? That's the thing. It's like, our striker should be the one doing that as well, and he's not. So, I mean, that's Pepe plays, right? Pepe plays. Aubameyang doesn't really have to, but we need somebody up top like Aubameyang. If it's not going to be Aubameyang right now, that's not Lacazette either. So we're kind of like, what do we do?
Melvin's wondering, will Xhaka's ban start once he is fit again? I think he comes right back into the team, being real with you, Melvin. I think we can all see it. And I think there's a possibility he held Partey back, because if you put Lokonga and Partey in midfield, maybe they look too good together.
That's got to be the dumbest thought process ever.
No,
I know, and it's dumb. It's dumb that he actually might think that, right?
But
when we actually might think he might think that.
Larry, this is what they're doing. They bought these young players in the transfer window instead of getting established names, because if they brought in established names, right, then they would have no excuse to be anywhere near the bottom, because that would mean Arteta would get sacked. So if you bring in youngsters and you label it as Project Youth and say all these players will come together and they'll blossom together, how the fuck do you know that? And pardon my language, but how the fuck do you know that Arteta's gonna be the one that's gonna bring them all together? That they're all gonna.
Yeah, but you know what? You bring the youth players in. Guess what? They're ambitious, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're ambitious and they're hungry, and then they look at the team and they go, Xhaka, Kolasinac, used to be Bellerin.
Yeah, but they still keep
Cedric,
the
like all these players that depending on what position you're playing, you'll look and you're like, I got a chance here. If your agent's talking to you, he's like, you know what? Just go out there and play. Whenever you get out there, you go out and do your best. Guess what? You will be seen, right? The fans will see you. The pundits will see it, right? Mm-hmm. They will see that there's something in there, and then you know what? Everybody will be talking, and it'll look really silly when the coach goes, you know what? Let's go back to what we were doing before, which wasn't entirely working. So
listen, that's my theory. Granit Xhaka shall be protected. We can't make midfield look too good in his absence. We're going to give Ainsley Maitland-Niles a run in midfield. Maybe Arteta knows he's not going to fit the bill, and hold back Partey. So, because Partey and Lokonga might just look too good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at Sam's comment about what he's going to do tomorrow, and I'm like, oh damn! This is why Sam and Tony can't have a show, because things like that come out.
I'll catch up to it. And John Smith, I'm coming back to your comment about the atmosphere as well yesterday. Bungle, this chat is full of legends, but you fit in nicely, so let's drink to that, my brother from another mother. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Bungle in the house. We love to see everyone here, even if I'm a little bit late. Only red squirrels, Sam. Gray squirrels you can shoot. Erdegaard, Sam, that just sounds
Gore.
wrong.
Yeah.
So wrong.
Martin.
I'm on that show tomorrow. Stan the Man with Gary and with Sam and maybe
Sam's
I
junk.
mean, Matt should be on tomorrow as well. So
providing I don't get a call tonight for work tomorrow.
Sam's
Well,
junk's gotta be on the
See the
show.
brand. He's got to protect the brand there. There's a provided in there. It's in the contract, Gary.
yeah.
One can only hope, Melvin. All right, I've caught up. I think have I caught up? No, I've not caught up. I'm going to get to you, Darren.
Oh,
I'm going
come
to get
on.
around.
See, and you put it up
I'll
there.
take your Sam's.
It's
Yeah,
right.
listen, you
don't
got
have-
you got to flag these things. You got to
You
let me
don't have
know.
to put these things on the. Oh my God.
We're not so prim and proper around here, Gary.
No, I'm sorry. I'm prude. I don't do that kind of thing. I'm sorry. No.
Tim Krul was good, though. To be fair, Tim Krul was good, and he even saved the shot leading up to Aubameyang's goal. I actually think, and we'll talk about it. I think Tim Krul made Aubameyang's goal legitimate by touching the ball. Right? Is that the explanation, everyone, of the goal? Looked offside to me.
I don't understand
Look
VAR,
offside
so
to
I'm
me
going to
too.
say as long as they gave it to us, I'll take it because tomorrow they're going to take it away from us.
We
Right.
caught a break.
So,
We caught a break there. Does anyone think yesterday's win was a positive for Arsenal's future? Every win is positive.
it's got to
Right.
be. If it's not, then we're not going to win pretty every day, right? So we got to take this win. Hope the trick is, can we build on this, right? We play Burnley. Yes, it's going to be a tougher match, but we got it, and it's on the road, right? So there you go.
Burnley away next weekend. I have to say it. Everyone in the chat is definitely not right. Proper head the balls. We got a few of them here up front as well. Stephen, will you be going on as an ambassador? Okay. I'm enjoying this episode of this. Yeah, I love this about our podcast. You don't know what the theme's going to be, but it's squirrels. Squirrels.
Sometimes it's person talk, sometimes it's killing seagulls.
It also helps when Arsenal win. It puts me in a.
We haven't had any wig talk for a while. What happened to our wig talk?
Seagulls are worst. What?
So we haven't had any wig talk in a while.
Yeah, the wig went away. Stan's wig went away. We have black squirrels here in Vancouver. Are you talking about Brighton and Hove? Mahir looks like he's auditioning for Ghostbusters. Mahir is the ghost of what is it? Either good cop or bad cop on Gary's shoulder there.
Hey, Mr. Bundle, don't be talking about Budweiser. I mean, I call it dirty water. So, but yeah, don't make. You can drink lots of those. Remember that. You can drink like 14 of them, and you'll still be standing. All right. So, don't mess around.
Panic Room movie, Mahir. Hit the goalkeeper.
I love you guys' comments, man. I love
Hit the
the
goalkeeper before getting the Aubameyang. We have grey ones, black ones. Never seen one here before either. Comments are going fast. Hard for me to keep up. Okay. Gary looks stressed. Talking about Arsenal. Can we change this topic, right?
I'm still waking up. That might be a little bit of it as well.
Gary's done that West Coast to the East Coast flight this morning. Is it early, Gary?
Yeah, I left at like midnight in LA and got in like 8 o'clock. So, and so it's like whatever 4 or 5 hours, and then you're trying to sleep on a plane, not working.
Not working out at all. Really, I think he was ahead of the ball, but I think because Krul touched the ball. Aubameyang was definitely ahead of the ball when Pepe was following up.
Yep.
But I think the whole key to it is Krul touches the ball, tries to make a save.
And the other key thing to this is he was actually in the box and actually in a position to do something if the ball did come off. And usually we're saying, where is he? So we got to take the good. That was a good all around, positioning and all of that. We'll take it.
Yeah, Stan, we do get skunks around my neighborhood as well, especially in the height of summer. It is a positive because I think the team are beginning to doubt themselves. Clean sheet is another big positive. Exactly. And I think we've highlighted some of those positives at the start of the podcast here. That win means Arteta and his box of stupidity remains longer. Yeah, as long as we can keep that box away from him, assembled by putting a decent 11 out there and continuing to get wins. I often think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has a box of stupidity as well. What's keeping him from being stupid is 11 to 14 players getting him results. You know. Okay, I'm going to go back and try to find John Smith's comment about positivity. I'm going to go to you, Darren. And this is key here. Atmosphere was great. Okay, first of all, Rudy says Spurs trashed by Vieira. 1-0 to Arsenal, 3 points and a clean sheet. Brilliant stuff. Patrick Vieira shall not be beaten by Spurs. Not a bad weekend at all. We got the win. But this is the comment, Darren. Atmosphere was great, probably because of that win against Spurs for Crystal Palace. Maybe Vieira is going to be a future Arsenal manager. Particularly watching Spurs get beat beforehand on the bars of the stadium. I would say, Darren, adding to that was revealing the lineup and Aaron Ramsdale being in goal being one of those things.
Yeah, when I saw that he was goalkeeper for our game yesterday, I thought I was really excited because I think he's got more potential than what Leno has. I mean, Leno's good, but I think with Ramsdale, I think he's got more hunger for being more hunger to save them and a lot more quicker than what Leno is. He's more alert as well. So I've got a lot of excitement with Ramsdale. I think he's going to be quite a good one for us. Yeah,
Gary, the lineup, a lot of changes. You had Takahiro come in. You had Ben White. Not that it's changed, but he's establishing that rapport with Gabriel. Lukonga in midfield alongside Erdegaard. So, a lot of changes from the previous game, and this is what we were looking for, a foundation to start building along with Ramsdale at the foot of that.
Yep. No, Ramsdale, as going to allude to, looked good there. He definitely communicates. He talks. You see that he commands that area. It's his box. It's not yours. That's what we want. I mean, that communication between him and the back line is great. What is this? Who's it? Sam? Oh, yeah. Sam is just hiding from us. He doesn't want to show. He doesn't want to show himself today.
He's got the link, Mr. Bungle. It's not me. It's on him. It's on him.
He got tired.
Even though it's in his contract with me, so maybe that's what it is. So
you're right. You're writing contracts against AFCC.
No.
I'm going to be in touch with Rohan.
Oh man, no. You know what? Going back to Ramsdale, though. I mean, that's what we want to see, right? I enjoyed watching him back there, commanding that area. Communicating, just screaming, and that's what you want. That's what you want because we're going to need it. We're going to need it, and the back line hopefully is solid. So hopefully those 5 players will play. If we see that back line, I would say, all the way through to the next international break, I'll be happy. Who needs to come out of that lineup? Nobody.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Taib says smash the likes up. And hey, look, I just came up with this. If you don't like this, what? I mean, come on. This is the best way to do the likes. I've seen lots of people just do this. This. If this doesn't inspire you to hit that like button, what will? You know what I mean? Maher, let's follow on the goalkeeping chat here. Ramsdale in and Bernd Leno out. Is it as simple as that? Is it going to continue that way?
Look, like I've said before, guys, the buzz is, does Leno want to be playing for Arsenal? Mm-hmm. If he doesn't, bye-bye. We don't need you. If Ramsdale, on the other hand, is wanting to play for Arsenal and wanting to prove himself and become one of our favorites, you can be proud of him. by all means, replace Leno immediately, as soon as you can.
Yeah. And the examples that that team was put together by Xhaka sending off. Let's see what happens when Xhaka's back.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I've been saying that. I can't dispute that. I think all five of us might not like it, but we might agree. Granit Xhaka's coming back in as soon as he's
Not
cleared.
unless I take a crowbar to his knee.
I'm telling you.
Tony, I can't condone violence. I can't condone you getting on a plane and going to London. You know?
All the way that side.
You can't disagree with it either, though.
My lawyer has told me not to endorse violence, and I shall not. We aren't winning at Burnley with yesterday's performance. I would agree with that. We're going to be bullied by Sean Dyche. He's again ready. So, Mayer, you were the one that said don't get gassed by beating Norwich, but each of these games, the next 2 or 3, are bigger challenges as we go on. So the Burnley one's going to be bigger than the Norwich game at home.
Let me just let you guys know something else. That performance that we saw versus Norwich. No offense to anybody that supports Norwich, just by the way, we love you guys too. But we should have rolled them in a rollie. You know, no, a rollie, not a blunt, because we don't condone that type of behavior.
We know.
We should have rolled them in a nice little flavored rollie.
Yeah.
And it should have been passed to all 5 of us and passed to all of our subscribers, you know. Should have been enjoying that one for a very long time. Essentially, 5-0, 4-0. And this is almost like paper over the cracks because people are going to 90%. Gary, you must admit, Darren, you guys must admit 90% of the fans are going to get gassed over this one win. The Arteta sexuals. And they're going to be like, we're back. That's why I said sarcastically, we're back, baby. 1-0.
You and Gary are being very like, I'm trying to build a case here. I'm trying to build a case.
No, I'm not trying to help you build no case, fam. That performance yesterday was putrid.
The recovery started, not here.
No, it was putrid. It was putrid.
You had almost 2 weeks to get prepared for this match.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what it looked like,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the problem. It's like, how much time do you have to give Arteta to get his team right? He says he wants his players. He gets his players. Then it should look a lot better, right? I mean, maybe defensively it looks good, but you know, we needed. Our problem also has been moving the ball forward, and players that need to get that going should be doing it right. I mean,
yeah. Another positive was Ramsdale dealt with everything, schooled Pookie, and showed a lot of acknowledgement to the fans, which he got back in droves. And Tony, that connection with the fans, you can't understate that. Maybe Bernd Leno doesn't have that connection with the fans, but Ramsdale brings an energy that, okay, hopefully his talents can live up to the actual job of goalkeeping, but he's able to bring an energy to the training pitch and on the field and with the fans. I love this interaction with the fans during the game and after.
Yeah, to me, that's good, but the most important part is communicating with the players, and he seems to do that pretty well.
Yeah.
That's where Leno struggles.
And as Melvin said, prefer Ramsdale by a mile. And that's probably a lot of us to do with the communication, how he makes the 4 players in front of him work. I think I've shared with most of you a mic'd up session of the Sheffield United game. You've probably all seen it at this point in time, but it shows that he's always talking to his defenders and trying to keep them in the right position. But if he becomes our number 1, we have to pay another $4 million. Just saying. And we get the just saying part because most clubs it's just saying, but with Arsenal it's a reason to change course.
but it means that you have a starter.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, same thing with Marie, right? If Marie was good enough, we would have been happy to spend the money on him, right? Every time he played, but he wasn't that good. So it was like every time we had to play him, it was like, oh crap, we're getting closer and closer to that that milestone. Ramsdale, 24. If he's not going to be your starter, then you spend a lot of money on a backup, and nobody does that. So I'll be happy to spend the $4 million if it means he's a starter and he's playing well and he's giving us what we want. So it's not that $4 million is not where Arsenal's wasting their money. $24 million on a backup is if he's not our starter. But
Yeah.
you know,
And not only that, we could have. Matt Macy wanted to play for us, and he was happy being number 2 until we got a number 1, and then playing even up until next year as a number 2.
Ryan too.
Yeah, Matt Ryan, I was perfectly comfortable. He was like, say for example, he's like not like Ramsdale. Ramsdale's like him when it comes to kicking comfortably and reaching another player. You know,
Tony is on the mango.
Mango.
And Russ, I said at the start of the podcast, playing devil's advocate here, taking Lokonga off and leaving Ainsley Maitland-Niles was a bit of a head scratcher. Not if you want the midfield to look substandard, so that when Granit Xhaka is ready and available, you can bring him back in.
Now you understand a conspiracy theorist. Yes, he cannot have that midfield looking too good. I mean, Partey would be lucky if he plays against Burnley.
Yeah, exactly. I love the Ramsdale's fake on Pookie. He sent him for Sostrals at Greg. So this is the kind of
really?
He's able to maneuver the ball with his feet, Darren. So this is good with a goalkeeper, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit worried when I thought he was going to sort of give that ball away when he sort of
get caught.
Pocket, yeah, but I was like, oh, okay, he's got this now. So I think to see things like that sort of movement, whereas I think if Leno had done that, I think it would have been a different result.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
100%, my guy.
Yeah. Ramsdale will send Leno back to the Bundesliga. I mean, eventually, I don't think Leno has the stomach to fight for his place. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I didn't think Arteta would make this move. I didn't think he would bring Ramsdale in. But Gary, he's gone on record as saying he looked at what he was doing on the pitch, training, and he went for.
Of course, he looked at training. That's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want to hear that because that doesn't bode well for his history with looking at training and figuring that's the best way to analyze his players is not a good thing, right? I mean, no, Xhaka is a good practice player according to him. So, no.
Yeah, but Ramsdale.
Yeah, but he said that. No, it's not the same.
Okay.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Guess what? It's not the same.
Maybe Ramsdale has figured out. Maybe Ramsdale has figured out the key to. He looked at Granit Xhaka and what he does. He brings an apple in the morning. So Ramsdale done something similar. You know what I mean? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in the London Colony?
Well, you know what? Pepe needs to do that so he gets on the field. Unless he's sick or he's out, that's the only time he doesn't play. All right, which means somebody between Emile Smith-Rowe, Saka, and who else is going to be affected?
Usually be behind man out.
Somebody's going to be affected by that, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Ramsdale is also just really likable. I think he'll soon become a fan's favorite, like Kieran Tierney. Helps if you're an Arsenal fan, Tony. It helps, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Arsenal, we like our own, right? You play for somebody else, we're not going to like you. Come play for us. We're going to love you.
Yeah.
You know.
If you put the thing with most of us is if you put in the passion and show us that you really, really want to go somewhere with us. And you give it your absolute all. Eventually, we're going to love you for that alone.
Yeah. Leno's going, so let's go with Ramsdale. Might as well stick with him, get him integrated into the team. Now, definitely. There he goes. Look at the way he puffs up his plumage. Okay. The chat is independent sometimes, and that's what we love.
I was just going to say, I don't know where we go with that one.
It's his own animal, and we love that here. You guys
of course.
A win is a win, but back to square one against Burnley and Spurs. Yeah, humility's got to be there. Xhaka was not missed one bit. He's like a ball and chain around the ankles of the team.
Uh-huh.
Please tell Mikel. Okay, this is the rare side indeed. Yeah, Sam warned me to leave the chats alone. He's got it all covered. You know what I mean? I didn't know what that meant though. until then. Ty said Arteta needs another 5 years.
Mhm.
I'm going to go to Darren. Right back position. Takahiro Tomiyasu. How do you think he played?
Oh, do you know what? When I saw, I was sort of very skeptical. As you know, I'm always skeptical.
Bless you. You're skeptical of right backs, Darren, and you have good
Yeah.
reason to do so.
I've got so many reasons why I'm fussed with right backs, but Troy was so amazing. I thought I don't miss Bellerin now because of how much of an impact he made yesterday with his debut game yesterday. It really proved it, and he proved how good he is. So I think he's going to be a bit of a threat to other teams when he's playing, I think. So I'm excited for him to see him in the future future games.
I know exactly what you meant when you said you don't miss Bellerin, but we don't miss Bellerin.
No, far from it.
Yeah, and the other three are maybe two. We could lighten our squad by about another two right backs, maybe. Tony, what did you see in the performance of the new right back, the new shiny right back that we rushed to get the paperwork, and he's in the team?
Hey, you look good going forward. It's still weird seeing 3 right backs during the game. Makes no sense that we have 5 on the books, but he looked like he did a good job.
Right backs must use them, right?
Yep.
Mahir, you don't have to apologize for sneezing.
It was quite loud and unexpected. Like it just came and I was looking away from the phone. I was like, "Yo, that's gonna assault somebody's ears."
That's what sneezes do. Yeah, if somebody's got those earphones and they're tuned in very, very carefully to us listening, yeah.
Of course.
Can anyone fix this problem? Any team scoring 2 goals against us? Can we score 3, please? Yep. I think we can fix that. Gary, what did you see with the right back? What are we looking to maybe see in the future? What glimpses? I liked where he followed up. He got on the end of a knockdown, had a volley, had a shot.
No, I mean, I liked him out there. I mean, it was weird because I felt like a lot of times it was him going forward that I liked as much. I liked really well too, but defensively, I don't think we got threatened that much, so we don't know how that's going to look. Right, Burnley will probably do that a little bit as far as threatening us a little bit on the offensive side, a little bit more. Defensively, we're going to have to play good. Keyboard, yeah. Sam's good. Sam's good.
Yeah.
No, I like him. I like the fact that he's taller. I do like the fact that he's active, energized back there. I don't know if anybody of you guys saw the how he looked defensively, because offensively going forward we seem to be okay with the players we bring in, but defensively I know I guess I need to see more. He looked good out there. I don't think, like I said, that hopefully is our back line going forward now, and we just stick with it and we see it grow. And just we need more of that, So Partey's healthy, he plays. I don't know who his partner is going to be, so that's the scary part. And in our front four, our front four should be somewhat solid in at least 2 or 3 spots. The other ones, not too sure, but we can switch around there, so we're kind of good. But we need a solid, 9 players really that are always going to play, at least for now, since we don't have midweek as many week.
Just be happy with a solid back 4, Gary.
Yeah, I know. I'm being greedy.
Gary,
but
Gary, as moderator, if you do find that Sam Greenwood is out of line, it's your duty.
Oh, I can block him. All right. Can he block me? Can he block me too?
A timeout or something. If you feel he's getting out of hand.
He's well, that's just where he lives. It's not even that he just lives there. That's where he lives, out of hand. He's out. Yeah,
out of hand, Norway.
He opens up the door and it's like, welcome to
out of Oklahoma.
So listen, that was Takahiro. He played quite well. We want to see some more. He's going to be used extensively, and he's one of those players in the toolbox that Arteta's talked about. I thought that Max Aarons from Norwich was very, very lucky to stay on the field with that tug back on Aubameyang.
It wasn't that tough. It wasn't a strong pullback. I mean,
It was a
right.
goal scoring opportunity.
There was a defender nearby, and that's why the referee may saw it. I'm just
That
saying
happened
what
to Arsenal.
I'm talking. I'm being, I'm looking at it from, far getting us again, right? I mean, there was a defender to the right of or to the left of Aaron's on that play. So whether
Yeah,
or
but
not it made a difference is
if he
it shouldn't.
doesn't do that to Aubameyang's taking it in for a goal scoring chance, right?
Yeah, but
So by definition, it should be a sending off, right? A denial of a goal scoring chance, which was he'd given a free kick.
when do they even know? They don't know. That rule doesn't apply to us. You know that, right? There's
I
a
know,
different
but
there's a
No
different rule
rules.
book when it's Arsenal, and then so because when's the last time when has Arsenal actually got a penalty for that? Are you telling me we're never in scoring position when a foul happens? Right?
Yeah.
Like since this rule's been in place, I mean, I don't know the last time I've seen it, but it's happened to us, right?
exactly. Really, the chat is absolutely mental tonight. Why can't we have this every show? Well, if you saw Thursday night, Gary was lacking. Gary was lacking in energy completely.
Arteta beat me down, man. He beat me
It's
down.
that In-N-Out burger that slowed you down, Gary.
No, the In-N-Out. No. What? That's so rude. You can't say that about an In-N-Out burger. No, In-N-Out burger gets
You
you
know why
hyped
they're called in and out, Gary? Because they go in easily and go out even quicker.
easily. Yeah, so there you go. You're good. It's good. It keeps you running, if you know what I mean.
Really, we are going to try to have this every show, but I'm in a particular kind of mood that you might have picked up on this as well. So it helps. It helps when I'm in the mood, when Gary's in the mood. Tony's always in the same mood. Mahir always brings it. Darren always brings it. So it's you and me, Gary. We brought it down. We brought it down the last few games.
Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that.
Gary rode his Peloton too much.
But
I didn't ride it that much. You know what? I actually took 2 days off last week. That's probably what it was.
Can I also say,
I
Man
just
in
thought
the
you
match.
ran out of cocoa water.
The chat tonight are man in the match, and we haven't even finished the show. The chat tonight is man in the match. So
There you
Yeah,
go.
it is a man of a match.
we're all in
Not
there.
one of a match anyway.
Squirrel talk, all this shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's guys, it's going absolutely mental. I just had a scroll of the whole chat. It's going.
Hey, John, which squirrel though? Is it Scrat or is it the bad nut squirrels from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Gotta be Scrat. Yeah.
Scrap.
My hair making mating calls for the ghost. All right.
Yeah, I've been told I was calling. What's it? Demi Moore from Ghost.
Hey, you could call worse. You know what I mean?
Yo, Demi Moore isn't directing the new season of Wanted. I mean, these guys
It could be Beetlejuice you're calling. That dude's not good looking at all. You know what I mean? My hair is dry.
You guys cheer me up, man. You guys cheer me up so much.
Listen, we need it. We all need a laugh. And we've been floating. Speaking of floating around, we've been floating around on different times for Sundays, but we'll settle into a time as the season goes on.
And you'll always be fucking 15 minutes late, no matter what time you
I
pick.
think everybody knows, Tony. Everybody knows. Hey, Ray said 9:30. We'll make it 9:45.
No, show up at 9:30.
I would like to be coming and have 12 people already waiting. Then I know I've arrived. I've proper arrived, Gary. You know what I mean?
but you're not gonna be there. They know this, so they wait.
Yeah.
They wait.
Yeah.
Who's Peter Sutcliffe? I don't know.
Peter Sutcliffe. He is a famous serial killer.
Oh wow! Why are we talking? Where are we going? Why are we going dark?
I don't know. Really needs some cat pad sniffing. It'll be good for him. Anyone else want to jump in on the Max Aarons pulling back of Aubameyang? Great pass from Kieran Tierney. Darren, that reminded me of the FA Cup run when Kieran Tierney would play long balls down the line for Aubameyang. These are the kind of things we need to vary our game up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there was a few shots by many players that I think could have there could have been different choices. I mean, like you're looking at I guess was it Lukongo when he did that long shot? It's like if you're going to do shots, at least know that you're going to take the shot. But at the minute, they were just shooting goals like they weren't too bothered. It just seemed like there's a lot of lazy shots to me. It's like I'll take a shot, see where it goes, and that's where we have a lot of mistakes. We just shoot.
And we've wanted this all through Emery. We've kind of wanted just take shots. Shots will translate into goals. As Russ says here, we had 7 shots on target, only scored 1.
Yeah, but we have 30 shots. It's better than the 8 or 9 we had average last season.
Yeah, exactly. If you increase your shot count, and I saw Lukonga taking a long shot under Wenger, that would be stamped out. Lukonga would not be taking those shots, but I think Arteta's encouraging Lukonga to take those shots, and Partey when he's in the team.
That's why I call them lazy shots, because I'm just going to take a shot.
But also, Darren, some of those shots could be deflected. You don't know what's going to happen. You can get deflections. They're not
the one we scored.
People will say they're lucky goals, but if you don't shoot, you're not going to score as well. And I think working the goalkeeper, it does translate into scoring more goals. I get what you're saying, Darren. You're shooting from distance, they're tame shots, but I think it helps bring the crowd into the game as well. All these things happen and help, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're not going to be Chelsea. Chelsea, 4 shots, 3 goals scored. We're not that efficient yet. The Richter scale here showed 1.7 when my ear sneezed. This is how far behind I am, I think, on the chat section here. It's good to see a mobile right back that is good in the air. And, my hair, we love him, but he takes off. He's like a Aubameyang. Oh, he's coming back in. I know it's getting late there as well. Mahir, I know it's getting late there, and you got to shoot off at some point.
Yeah, well, maybe within the next 5-10 minutes,
All right.
Love you guys.
What?
It's already 11:30.
Should we get to the goal now? Because, we did score a goal, Mahir.
When did we score a goal? What minute was it?
66 minutes.
Unfortunately, you know what? As much as I hate United, you guys know how much I hate them. I say it every single stream. I actually changed to watch the debut of that guy back at his club. So
Shame.
I changed and I was watching. I was like, damn it, why can't I be so excited about my team? Peppering a team, even as shit as we are, peppering Norwich 5-0. But then to watch 70 or 60 minutes, we get 1 goal, and then that's about it. Or 25 shots with 3 on target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I called you out earlier in the podcast. You're the younger generation that wants that instant gratification.
It's not so much instant gratification. It's just that people have been waiting a really long time. A lot of people I love, like how I love you guys. Like if my grandfather, for example, had been watching since hybrid days, and I came into it based off, supporting what my grandfather loves. And I came into it now, and my grandfather would be saying to me, fucking hell, 19 years. I've seen us win back-to-back titles. And look how shit we are now. We can't even compete with the likes of Norwich or Burnley. We can't smoke them. No disrespect, but we can't be beating them 5-6-0 convincingly.
Yeah.
Nah. It's not instant gratification though, but it's on a level where you don't see any passion, so you lose interest.
Yeah, good point. I'll follow that up with Tony. Follow on from there, Tony. Arsenal fans, are we losing contact with the team a little bit? Are we losing faith in the team? We can't beat Norwich more than 1 goal. And I know, Gary, you were right on Thursday. You called it 1-0 to the Arsenal, you said. I was 3-0.
Here we go.
We're going to win comfortably. It wasn't comfortable, Tony.
Yeah, to me, it made me sick in the stomach. stomach at the end of a game when the fans are singing 1-0 to Arsenal.
Yep.
You're playing a shit team. You should beat easily 3-4-0. Just don't sing that during that, please.
Not at all, fam. It made me also sick.
It was, yeah, we'll talk about the goal in a little bit then. So it was more of an outpouring of relief, Tony. Would you say that?
And it could be a feeling of relief, but still don't sing the damn song.
Gary, the fans, we've been starved of a win this season. The team has been starved of a win, and it didn't go unnoticed by me that Mikel Arteta and his whole coaching staff embraced like we won the title almost.
Yeah, no, they should enjoy it, but they should know that there's a lot of work to be done. All right, this is one game out of what we've got 34 to go. Right,
34.
So yeah, they should be happy to get the win. But you know what? The one thing I don't get is I didn't see his if you guys saw his post game interview, but he should still be upset with the way they played. All right, I don't believe that is the style of play that he's expected to get out of his team. Right, where they get 30 shots and they don't really pressure the goalkeeper that much. Right, Aubameyang needs to get into this type of game. Like if he's not going to get into this game, how in the world? Right, we got another game coming up which is even tougher, and then another game which is even tougher. How are things going to get better? How are we going to score more than somebody said if a team scores 2 goals on us, we're in trouble. Right?
Yeah, they assembled.
Yeah, we're barely like creating enough opportunities to score now, right?
Yeah.
And the goals Krul did make some stops, but were there like, did we really pressure him enough, for what we want to do going forward? I don't know. I kind of feel like we need we need more of this. We need to get better at what we're doing. It's going to take some time, which is scary for the next match. All right. I said 1-0 to this one, and now we're saying, you know what? We're playing Burnley, tougher match on the road. How are we going to play? How are we going to get better at this? Is Partey going to start? That will help. We need some changes on the starting 11 to better the team. All right. That's the only way this is going to happen, because based on what we saw, it's going to be. Maitland-Niles, I'm happy he's on the team if he's staying, but he's not Partey. Partey needs to play, so he'll be sitting. And we need more out of our strikers. I'm sorry, we need still more. Need more.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. Why does Ray want to talk about squirrel shit now? Not me.
This was earlier, dude. You got lots of chats going through, so we're a little behind.
Holy shit, Ray was talking about was in and out shits.
The out and out.
In and
out burger.
I'm going to actually agree with Gary on this one as well, because I found as well, like especially the first half of the game, that it just seemed like Aubameyang just didn't want to be there. Like his whole attitude, there was no like positivity with him. There was just really glum, like he didn't want to be there. And yet he scored 1 goal, and yet which it's good. I'm glad that we won, but it just felt as though like, oh yeah, I scored 1 goal. Well, what about the rest of the season? What about the season before that? What about the games before that? It just seems to be very sort of. There's nothing about him anymore. He's lost somewhere, and I think if we sell him and bought another player, maybe that might help. But to me, he just didn't like he want to be there, and that was the attitude I was getting from him.
Yeah, so I think the spirit in the camp obviously was one of relief, and we talked about it. So, yeah, let's talk about that goal. The relief in the crowd sparked the 1-0 to the Arsenal. Maybe it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek. We've seen some of that, Tony, at Manchester City. How can we not be efficient with over 100 million spent on strikers over the years? Yeah, those strikers are depreciating, Russ. They're not as good.
Well, only one of them is considered a striker now, as far as I'm concerned. That's Aubameyang, and that's a stretch. Lacazette is not really a striker. All right.
He is a striker. Just
No.
Arteta doesn't play him
No,
as a striker.
he's not played as a striker, and he seems to be more comfortable coming back. Right?
Who scored more during preseason? And
Oh my gosh! Does it matter? He's not even playing. Arteta doesn't
blame
see
it
him
on
as
Arteta. You can't blame it on Lacazette because he ain't playing.
when he comes on, he's got to score.
He scored 3 and 3 starting last season. What happened? He got fucking.
He needs to score like 6. I mean, we know that the Arteta rules are in play here, and they don't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah,
I'd rather
can't blame the
have
player.
Lacazette than Aubameyang, because at least Lacazette's got more passion to play, whereas Aubameyang just doesn't. He doesn't have that.
Yeah.
But-
No, I hear you, Tony. We need a striker, and we don't have one. So as much as you think Lacazette might be the answer,
We could
I
have
don't
got
think
one
he's the
for
answer
14
either.
million that banged in 2 goals.
Yeah,
Versus Spurs.
we're not into that kind of play, That kind of solid play just doesn't fit into the the
I mean,
Arteta plan,
I would have loved us, Gary, go out and get that player, and then get you take 4 months off until January. Then you can
Or
find
just
your club.
just pay the difference. Whatever he wanted to make, pay the difference. Say bye. Get your Edouard. Even if you have to spend a little extra, you got a striker that you can put in the game. Like in that game yesterday, if you felt like Aubameyang wasn't giving it to you, you could bring Edouard in there, and maybe his fresh legs could change the game up a little bit, right? I mean, Arteta doesn't feel like he can pull his best player or his most expensive player off the pitch. Guess what? You can if it's not working. It wasn't working yesterday, and until we figure out how
still
to
had
get the
Martinelli
best
and
out of our
Lacazette on the bench and used neither one of them.
yeah, and
We had to play fucking right next.
Martinelli's going to put pressure on them, right? Aarons would be out of the game if Martinelli came on and they allowed him to move around the pitch like that, right? They would have had to pull him sooner than they did, I think. So,
All
we've
right.
got some answers.
Gone the news, gone to get some nosh.
All right, we're
Everyone
here.
know what that means? Nosh, some food. Lacazette is better
No
suited to
nose bag.
Arteta's way of playing, but Arteta's that thick. He drops in-form players. Darren, I have an opinion. Tony's got an opinion, and Gary's got an opinion. So, what's your opinion on Aubameyang and Lacazette? Who's the better striker for us going forward?
I would say it's going to be like a really unpopular opinion, but I'd go for Lacazette.
It's not unpopular. I mean, Lacazette has made the team play better around him. The players,
he just seems to have, like I said before, he has more passion for playing for the team. Whereas, once he's on the pitch, he's literally boom, boom, boom. Well, I feel like with Aubameyang, he sort of goes on. He sort of just walks about. That's how I see it. He just walks about. It's like there's no going for it. And he used to be like that. He used to be like one of our top goal scorers. But at the minute, I don't see that. I'm hoping like in the future of the season, we'll see more of what we saw yesterday. But we'll see.
Sam said, I love how Ray just puts any comment on. You can't get the help, Sam. It's just difficult to get the help. I got 3 guys here who are giving me 0. They're giving me nothing.
What? What? You don't give us control, and then you tell us, you know what? Because you're not controlling it, I'm in trouble. Because I don't want to read the chat before I put it out there. You're in trouble. Nah, we're not taking this one. Sorry,
At some
Ray,
point,
it's all on you.
This is who we are. So it's okay.
Our motley bunch.
I think this is why you all love us. You keep coming back for more, right? Ray's struggling to keep up with the comments. It's mental tonight. It's mental.
Why don't Sam come into live then?
The top bunk. Oh, I can't wait to do that show.
Gary's joining me in the top bunk next week.
There you go.
What is that? Where is that?
The top bunk. Where you ever seen in a bunk bed?
Sam's talking about. No, I don't know. Yeah,
you ever seen a bunk bed before?
I shared one with my brother. Yes.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna do the show from the top bunk. What do you mean?
Are you gonna be horizontal?
Tony? Oh, sorry, Ray. I mean Tony. Which one is it?
I didn't say nothing. I just
exactly. You rubbed off on him.
I set him up. And he knocks him down. Sam, to be totally honest That win fills me with dread. All that win showed was we are very deficiency that we know is there. The more things change, the more they remain. I have that in my. You can read the description of this podcast. I said that. Listen, we might have won, but a lot of things remain the same, Gary. And we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle against Burnley. We're going to struggle against other teams. We're not scoring.
As they say, paper and cracks. We needed to win, and we got to win.
Yeah.
But no way, shape, or form should we, as a team, and Arteta feel like this is where he wants his team to be. No. See.
I just opened.
That was
the door,
you.
right?
That was you. You're the one. You want us to shut you down,
Gary. I'm an instigator. You know that by now.
Yeah. Now, no way should Arteta be happy with that play.
Yeah.
If he is, then that's the problem, because that is not the way. That's not the team he wants. I don't believe that's the way he wants them to play. Norwich may stay right where they are right now in the relegation zone for the rest of the season, and we're going to look at that game and go, you know what? Yeah. We need to play a lot better than that, right? If you get 2 weeks to plan for this match, it's got to look a lot better than this, right? I mean, it's got to look a lot better than this. You know what these players. Oh, see, this is where Ray. You just no. See,
I know my audience, Gary. I know my audience.
Yeah, you're pressing the wrong buttons or the right buttons, depending on. Oh my god!
All the right buttons. Okay.
Oh my
Darren,
gosh! I'm just looking at some of these chats over here.
We encourage it. We love it.
Are you still joining the top bunk?
Keep it coming. Listen, we want to get awareness out. We're going to keep this fun going for Tony as well. We're 2,100, 2,100, whatever way you want to say it.
It's getting dirty in there. I'm feeling dirty. I'm going to take a shower after the show. You guys.
Well, Darren, let's talk about the goal. We've gone what, an hour and 20 minutes? We haven't really talked about the goal, Tony. So, Darren, great play from Partey. He whips the ball in really quickly to Saka. Breaking the line, Saka's got Pepe to his outside right, feeds the ball.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think it was going to get to Rami, if I'm completely honest. I thought, this is going to be another mess up. It's going to get to Pepe. Pep's going to waste it. Boom. So I was shocked that it actually went in. I didn't do the scare the cat kind of moment. It wasn't that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it.
Save that. You've only got 10 of those, and Arsenal. Well, we'll probably score 10 goals this season. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it went in, but I wasn't sort of expecting it. If I'm honest, I said I thought Pepper was going to mess it up, but it went in, so it's all good.
Gary, people will dispute this, but the quality Pepe has getting that ball on his left foot, and he hit the target, hit the upright, and it comes back. It hits the post on the other side, comes back to Pepe. He's got the reactions to adjust and get another shot off. Speaks to the quality of Pepe a little bit.
Yeah, no, he needs to play so he gets accustomed to that. So I was waiting for the punchline or something, the lead in or whatever.
Which one are you starting? Right?
I'm still a little off. Yeah. No. He has the
right?
Like you said. I just watched the replay of that again because I wanted to see how it came out, how it worked out, and it's like, that ball comes off the far post, he gets back to it, hits it again, near post.
The Norwich keeper, I think, puts a lot of pressure on Pepe for that second follow up for the second shot.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great, right? Let me have to look at right when he brings that ball up. Who is that? It's Zombie, right? Gets the pass to him. He puts it on his left.
I thought it was people were saying Partey, maybe.
Sorry. Is that part? No, it's either no. It's got to be Saka. No, isn't
Partey to Saka.
Oh, Partey to Saka. Okay, yeah. So that's what we want, and we should be able to do that all day. All right, against Norwich, we should be able to do that all day. The big difference is, like you said, Partey starts that thing, and he always starts it. Right, somebody else is the one that gets that next pass for the assist, potential assist. So we need to see more of that, and maybe Partey coming in the second half. That is a That's kind of going to be the future. We're looking at the future right there. We're going to see more of that. But yeah, no. But we have players up top, right? They're all up top. We got like 4 players in the box, right? When a lot of this stuff happens,
we have
so
players forward.
So yeah.
The lineup was quite attacking with Partey at the base of our midfield. Erdegaard and Emil Smith-Rowe's on at this point in time. And Tony's asking me, which one am I starting, Pepe or Emil Smith-Rowe? I'm starting Pepe alongside a proven striker. You know,
We have
need
a proven
players.
striker.
Huh?
Set up. Uba's a proven striker.
Yes, Aubameyang and Lacazette are. I see them equally now in my eyes. I don't think one is better than the other. I think
One
they
fits
give
the
you.
team a hell of a lot better than
Yeah,
mine.
I think they give you different things for sure, Tony. But your rating of the goal, Tony?
1 out of 10.
Yeah, no, reading, not rating. Your read of the goal. What did you think of the goal?
You can't look at it.
You're thinking binary now,
from
Tony.
the time that
It was
Partey
offsides to me. It wasn't a goal. So
Do you know the rules of the game? What was the interpretation? When it goes against us, you're pissed. It finally goes in our favor, and you're still pissed. What do you want? What do you want? Tell me, Tony. Come on.
I want consistency. Yeah,
This is consistency for VAR. Have you not been around for the last number of years? Right? They don't say. They look at the same tape on different players, and they give you different results. Happens all the time. Take the win. Take the win from VAR
take
today.
the win
Okay?
all day long. We'll take it.
If VAR gives it to us, we take it. Because you know what? Tomorrow you'll be complaining when Burnley. Think about the Burnley game the last time. 2 handballs on one play. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't put a handball in,
Pepe was involved in that incident in Burnley as well, right?
Yeah. He's looking away. He's doing that. I don't know what he's talking about.
When Tony he faces tough questions. He wishes he could redact what we're saying. He needs to employ the assembled to redact our comments in the live stream. Tony don't like tough questions.
Martinelli definitely needs to play, right? Needs to come in and change the pace.
Yeah, so Gary, as you're saying, the second shot from Pepe is parried by Tim Krul, which now then is deemed maybe as some kind of a back pass, or it negates offside because it's touched by an offending player, and Aubameyang's on hand to tap it in.
No, I'll take it. But when I first saw it, I was like, well, he's offside, so it's not going to count. So I really wasn't too enthused about it. Because I was like, you know what, he was offside. He could never have gotten back on side and been in a position to put that ball away anyway. So, he had to stay where he was, and we got lucky that it came off the goalkeeper. All right, so
hurry up, let's answer it before he redacts it. No.
What does this one say?
Panel, do you believe the Arsenal performance is anywhere near good enough? Even a balanced team is unbalanced under this regime. No, it's no way, shape, and form is this performance good enough. We had opportunities to score more goals. Aubameyang missing at least a couple, one in the 82nd minute with Pepe feeding. A really good play from Pepe again. So again, people have mixed comments on Pepe. I thought he did quite well. He was instrumental in the goal, and he laid a ball up for Aubameyang toward the end of the game. Erdegaard put a ball in for Aubameyang in the first half as well. So Aubameyang could have had 3 goals yesterday, Gary.
Yeah, and I mean the things that stick out to me, because I did watch the first half again. When I forgot where I was. I was waiting. I think I was waiting for the flight. Aubameyang still, he just is not aggressive with the ball crossing into the goal. I mean, it's almost like you might as well. He's not even worth It's not even worth crossing when he's there, because he's not going to go attack the ball like it's his. That ball comes in the box, that's his, and he doesn't do it. So I don't know why we keep doing it and why he keeps we keep doing it. Yeah, but yeah, we need better play from our strikers, right? In terms of attacking. Even if Lacazette is perfect for what Arteta wants, he's not a striker in the sense that, for me anyway, so the way he's been playing, I don't see enough of him up top there to say it's worth us doing that, right?
We
So
will,
I always thought one of the strikers had to leave anyways. It doesn't matter which one.
yeah,
But
to
one of them
refresh. It didn't
just to,
happen, though,
yeah. So, but yeah, no,
unfortunately.
I mean,
Gary, we already said we're not beating Burnley. We might beat Spurs, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we have a better chance of beating Burnley than Spurs.
we need to win both of them anyway. So I'm gonna go with that. That's my mindset. Like
Yeah.
Arteta needs to go into these matches from
The
here
next
on out
game.
thinking he's gonna win. Burnley is not. They weren't top of the league for a number of weeks, so I'm going to go with that, right? So they're not better than the Spuds, right?
Yeah.
Now, I guess there was that one play, right, from Bamiyang where he gets the ball out on the left side and takes a shot early.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
And
that was a Tierney chance down the left.
And he a lot of people were saying maybe he should have tried to go one-on with the defender and maybe cut across and hit it to the far right post, right?
He had the idea of maybe chipping it or lifting it over the goalkeeper.
Yeah. If it was on target, I think it would have got pushed away and maybe, it would have been a corner and not a free kick, right?
Yeah.
A goal kick. So,
Tony,
if he's confident, right, he doesn't need to take that long of he probably doesn't take that long of a shot, right? He probably does cut it back in and put it on his right foot and get past the goalkeeper, right? If that's a confident striker coming down there, and you're gonna have to make the window's really small to make that shot from that side of the pitch at that point in the game. He's confident and he gets that ball. He knows, I just need to make one move here, get myself some space, and then it's gone, right? I'm kind of torn between the two. He gets an opportunity, he sees it, he takes it. It's far left, so it doesn't work. But he puts that ball down. More than likely, the defender kicks it away, and then we're complaining that he didn't take it one time. So he wasn't going to win unless he scored. Unless he scores, he's not going to win on that case. But yeah, you want him to feel confident that he can do that. All right. The trick is he needs to see that ball go in the goal again and again and again and again.
It's a little difficult, Darren, because you've lost 3 games and you need that first win to come back. And yeah, it wasn't the best performance, but at the end of the day, you get a win that starts the step to recovery back. And the other 2 aren't going to like me saying that, but let me hold that thought, Darren, because Tony, you did have your hand up and you did want to say something, Tony.
I just let Darren plug his skydiving event. He wanted to get a word in on it.
Absolutely. Darren, you're going to skydive next year?
Yeah, I was going to sort of mention at the end of the show, but we can sort of break the topic a little bit if you want. Basically, I think most people in the chat know that next year I'll be skydiving for Willow Foundation and the York Dance Project. Willow's quite a well-known charity, sort of help people go through cancers by doing special days. And the York Dance Project is Lee Dixon's other half, who does a lot of dance projects for especially like the community side of things. But yeah, you can always check them out on the website and you can see what they do. So, and the link's all up on my profile, so it's on the pinned post. So I'm sort of looking for people to start sort of donating sort of now already. So
when we get done here, I'll go find that. I'll drop the link in the description so people go check that out later, and also I'll throw Tony's link in there as well. And while we're doing that, my good mate here at DWTT will be hosting a show tomorrow over on the Red Cannon. So, Gary,
yes,
gonna have some nutters over there, right?
Yeah, so tomorrow should be interesting. I think it'll be fun. So like I said, we've got Sam and Matt, the regulars, should be there, and Stan, if he doesn't have work, will be there. So we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Last week we talked about negatives and positives. I don't know how this week's going to go, so we'll see how we go with that.
So,
see what I come up
will
with.
you talk about squirrels?
Will we talk about squirrels? Probably not. I will not bring them up.
There could be a flash mob come to your comment section.
If they want to talk about
Yeah,
squirrels
squirrels.
in the chat, yeah, we maybe we'll bring it up during the show. But yeah, it's late. It's late. It's late for you guys over on the other side of the pond. So we'll see if
Not
you
as
can think
late
of
as
squirrels there.
not as late as Thursday nights for us, but anyway,
Yeah.
that's another
But
story.
saying that, you talk about podcasts. Sorry, Ray, I know you want to sort of crack on with the show.
All right.
But this week I'll be doing my first live stream
Yes.
with Alan Smith, Lee Dixon, and PJ Princess Guna. So if anyone wants to join in and chat,
Brilliant.
Nice,
Brilliant.
nice, very nice.
That is a lineup. That is a lineup to check out, people.
There you go.
Definitely check that out next week, right? And give Darren a follow as well. Ray, do you think Pepe should be sold next summer? No. So let's get to the man in the match, Tony. Who are you going to give it to?
Rob Zombie.
You're going to give it to Sambi again. He's cornering the market on man in the matches.
Yeah, kind of like Gabriel was last season.
Yeah, so he was that good.
I thought so.
All right, cool. Gary, what's your thoughts?
He still reminds me a lot of Diaby.
Yeah, I think he's good, but I think it's the same thing that Gabriel had to go through, right? His partner next to him just wasn't always the right up to the same quality that he needed to be. So you got Gabriel outshining his partner, right? And the same thing, Maitland-Niles isn't a midfielder, not at the Partey level, right? So when he's out there playing, you see him, you see that play. I mean, I want to see that. I want to see that Partey Lakanga combo before too late, right? We've got two more matches where we can see it.
But
and
Mikel's got bigger plans than that.
He's got bigger plans, so more than likely, Sambi will not play the next two matches. Be rested for the bench on whatever that game is after the North London derby. But I want to see. I do believe that Sambi for me has been perfect in the way that he's been playing. I mean, is he Partey level when Partey was at his level? Not yet, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay to wait for that because I'm seeing some good things from him. Because think about it, when Partey comes in, Partey makes that pass to Saka. Saka's able to hold on to it. Is Sambi making those types of passes? Because that's where he needs to be, right? Doesn't matter if the defender's on him or not. So we're going to have to see more of that, just to know where he is. I don't think he's there yet. Like I said, I saw the match. I was in a hotel room trying to watch it, so I didn't get to absorb it the way I would have liked. And then I saw the first half again, so I got to see some of that. But Sambi was out there, but he started right, and I don't feel like he stood out to me like I wanted him to. So I don't know what you guys saw, if you saw that as well, but he was there, but he didn't stand out to me as much, and that's good. Usually that's a good thing because that means he's definitely not making any negative plays where I'm like, damn it, Zombie, So that I'll take that as a positive in that sense. Same thing with Gabriel when like the other teams, when your goalkeeper's clean, you're happy, right? And you're like, look, you don't really notice that it's that front four that's basically keeping him clean from shots and whatnot. So you'll take that any day, You have to really look sometimes to see how the defense is doing and how certain players are doing.
Back four, Gary, not front four.
What did I say? Did I say front four? Back four, sorry. Yeah. Nah. So like I think with Sambi in there, it just calms down that midfield. I don't know how you guys felt about him next to Maitland-Niles, how that worked. If you could see the difference in the quality between the two. Yeah.
Tony?
What?
Might have already mentioned that to you as well. How did you think Ainsley Maitland-Niles worked with Lakanga in midfield?
I thought he did an okay job, but to me, he looked better when he went over and played right back because Partey looked so good when he came on.
Steven said, I think the players we have now, Conte is spot on, perfect fit to get the best out of him and get us doing well again. So we'll see. Darren, what you think of Sambi Lakonga? And it's been mad in here. It's been crazy. Everyone, it's been a great podcast. Really enjoyed it. We're not going yet, but another 5 or 6 minutes probably. But Darren, what were
That
your
means
thoughts?
another half hour for those who
No,
don't know.
5 or 6 minutes.
Well, I'm going to say who my man of the match is because I didn't ask me, but I'm going for me. I'm going to say for me the man of the match was Tommy. I can't pronounce his full name yet. It's like another Odegaard. I can't mention.
Tommy
Can't pronounce-
Asu.
That's
Harry
the one.
Tuck.
Yeah,
Tommy
think-
Asu.
yeah. To me, he's the perfect right back for me, and that's
Good.
he made a good impression to me for me yesterday. I said I'm very fussy who plays that right back, and he plays it well.
And you're gonna have Lee Dixon on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Next week. I'm hoping you're gonna ask him about that right back.
Well, I mean, the whole show is basically called Time Machine Thursday. I'm not a doctor. I'm a Doctor Who geek. That's why I called it that.
Right.
But yeah, I will be asking him sort of near the end of the show what he thinks of our
Good.
new right back. So
Good one. Good one.
Ask him about all 5 of our right backs.
Well, no, we can't like divulge into it's his show. He'll guide the ship in his own way. But yeah, it will be interesting to get Lee's take on Tomiyasu there.
Yeah.
Steve always said if Aubameyang signed or stayed, he didn't want it. It showed lack of ambition. Everyone treated me as an idiot. No, assemble. You always bring good stuff. Everybody brings good stuff. Players' contracts should be more permanent, performance-based, without a huge base salary for nothing. Yeah. Having Arteta's managers like heaven with your wife, despite knowing she's been with your brother, it's just never going to get better or work again. But hopefully, despite Arteta, the team can start to play together well. And I think I see hope with Ramsdale and the 4 that we have at the back. If we can keep them, as Gary said, maybe as Tony said, we keep these players together playing as a consistent lineup, right, Tony? We can get good things out of this season.
Especially the back 4 last 2 years, revolving door back there. It's pretty easy who our best 4 are. Just keep playing them.
Rich said, "Hi guys, just checking in. Say hi. How's everyone doing? We are on top of the world, Rich, because we're off the bottom of the table. Don't over there, your Manchester United podcast, talk about Arsenal in demeaning manner as being relegation candidates. We're better than that. We're not relegation candidates, right? We won 1-0 against the mighty Norwich, Tony. Respect."
No respect for me for that.
Rich, I think with Ronaldo in the team, I hate to say it, but I've said in my prediction podcast that United might win the league. If they don't win the league, Ole's
I
got to
said
go.
Ronaldo would get a brace, and I was right.
You were right. There you go. We're going to round up where we've done the Don Juan. It's Sambi once again. He's winning all of those man of the matches.
Kind of like Gabriel last season.
We're going to talk a little bit about Burnley and the feel-good factor now, Tony. Mahir said, and he's probably watching in the chats now, Mahir said, don't get gassed if we beat
I think
Norwich.
he's playing with Demi Moore trying to make pottery.
Yeah. Don't get gassed if we beat Norwich. Don't get gassed if we beat Burnley. But we have to go and beat Burnley now. Maybe not get gassed about it, but in the real world, we've got to win that game. We have a game to win away from home against Sean Dyche, who's going to know how to set up against us.
Yeah, there's no excuse for not winning that one. We should go in easily, win that one, and try to be up for the Spurs game.
Yeah. Man in the match, says John Smith. Rich, this channel should have way more subs, in my opinion. I agree with you, but, we have to find our niche. And
Maybe some people can't handle our comments.
We are like that cult channel out there, Tony. We don't want to be the biggest. We don't want to be the best, but we do want to grow. My target is
We have the
1,000.
most interaction about any
Let's get to
podcast.
1,000. Everybody who loves this channel, who watches it, share it.
Gary's back in Red Bull Stadium.
Tell a friend. I don't know how the what do they call it, analytics, how it all works. But yeah, we
How's
should
the
have more
weather at Red
viewers.
Bull Stadium, Gary?
It's nice. Arsenal actually, did they win? Yeah, they won. They won. So yeah, they beat the Red Bulls. So that was good. Good day.
Ray said I can't pick Gabrielle anymore. Yeah, I did say that. No, Rich, we should have more subs, but you know it is what it is. I'm not trying to be the biggest or the best, but we'll get to 1,000 eventually. It'll be nice.
Feel like Brown to get an ambassador on, right?
We'll probably do a little bit more with 1,000. I think they
You
open
can't
up.
get an Irish ambassador on.
Following the footsteps of Crypto Brownie. I don't think so. Someone just got in the comments of my stream tonight, Arsenal fan, but pro Arteta. There's a few of them out there, Rich. There's still a few of them out there. I'm hanging on by a thread here. I would be more than happy for Holding never to pull on an Arsenal shirt again. I agree, Tony. Ainsley Maitland-Niles was better at right back, but he did okay. He wants to play midfield. Let's give him a shot. Let's see what happens. That way, when his Arsenal career ends, he can say he did everything in his power, right? Maybe. Agree, Darren. Tommy Esso looked very comfortable. So I think we may have solved the right back position. My whole thing with the window was we are not better going forward. I wanted to get a striker. You know, I could have dealt with 5 right backs, as varying in ability as they were, as long as you got us a striker. If we'd have got an Odson Edward, but you know, I shouldn't look enviously at other teams, Gary. You know, it's a deadly sin.
Yeah. No, we can't look
Envy.
elsewhere. Yeah. I mean, we have to just do better with what we got and figure out how to get that going, right? So, yeah. I mean,
Work with the tools in your toolbox and see what he can build.
yeah. I mean, I think he has a decent number of players he can get a tune out of. So that's going to be the trick: is can he do that? I don't know.
Gary should have been through the
Looks
roof
like-
wherever.
Gary, looks like our new right back is getting some plaudits from the fans.
Yeah, no, he looked good out there, and I mean, I think part of it is we're looking for something different, and he gave that to us, and hopefully he stays. Hopefully we don't see another. I mean, no more changes, please. No more changes, Arteta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy Yasu was all right. Could have scored a worldie. Yeah, and I think he was the defender, the Norwich player. To be fair, they're going to fight tooth and nail to stay in the Premier League. I don't think they have enough going forward to help them. Do you think Martinelli would put on loan or sold in January? I hope he stays the assembly. I hope that he finds his way, fights his way back into the team, whether that be through cup games and making it difficult. Rule, you're right. Norwich won the championship. Brentford finished 3rd. But in the Premier League, that could be flipped around. Rule said Norwich will get points. They will get points, but will they get enough? That's the question. I think they're most people's candidates to go back down. Assemble, I would rather he was loaned out than sold because I think he can become one of the best players in the league if he can stay injury-free. I really rate him. That's Martinelli. Yeah, response. Please can you give my son Sam, a junior gunner, a shout-out. It's his 8th birthday tomorrow, and I'll show him the Gooner. What time mark are we on right now, Tony? 148?
148.
148. That'd be perfect if it was 149 because it'd be like 49.
Actually, it's 144.
But let's all give Sam individually.
144, Ray.
144. Darren, give Sam a shout out.
Happy birthday, Sam. Happy Gooner birthday.
Gary?
Yep. Happy birthday, Sam. I hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah. Go Arsenal.
Sam, 7th birthday, lucky number 7. Happy birthday, mate. And we wish you all the best here from AFCC Arsenal Fan Circle channel. And now over to Tony to wish you an extraordinary happy birthday as well.
Yep, my birthday was last Monday, so fellow Virgo there, happy birthday.
Yeah, listen, it's brilliant. Anytime you can bring a junior gooner through, It's brilliant. And John, tell him there's got to be good times ahead.
Steve wants us to sing happy birthday.
Sure. Come on, guys, sing happy birthday. Okay, Gary. Gary,
Happy
happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy birthday
birthday
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
Sam.
Sam.
Happy birthday
birthday
to
to
you. Come on, you goonies.
Gary, I know you've got a great singing voice.
I do not. I don't.
So listen, happy birthday, little dude, says Russ Morgan. Yeah, anytime we can make a junior gooner happy.
If I knew we were going to sing happy birthday, I would have got my guitar out, but I packed it away, so I can't do that.
Hey, we could use a little bit of a jingle once in a while, Darren.
Maybe next month.
Thursday, it might wake up the neighbors if you did it Thursday nights, though, right?
Not just neighbours, my cat, the whole street would probably be like,
John Smith left the chat. What does that mean? Come on.
I think it's the singing.
Is it a singing? Yeah,
I think
yeah,
the
yeah.
singing
Have
that it probably
Have take that reformed.
hurt his ears. It's like, wait a second, what just happened there?
All right, Gary, we're going to sign out. We're getting a final thoughts, Gary. What you saw on Saturday, what you hope to see next weekend.
Well, I was glad to see. I like the team, most of the team in terms of the lineup. So I'm going to take that, the back line and the goalkeeper. Yes, let's keep that going. Let's keep that solid for the next match. No changes, please. Partey healthy. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. If that means Sambi, let's do it. All right. We're fine in the front four. We just have to figure out a way to get our strikers involved a lot more. Our strikers need to get goals. We're going to need that.
The talent is there.
Yeah.
We just need to make it work, right?
So I am happy for the win. I'm far from infused that it was really good, because I think we can do better. So I'm looking forward for us to get better. Now we've got another week of practice. We should come out there and look a lot better, hopefully. I know it's a tougher team, but we need to make some big jumps from game to game. So we've been pretty poor. So we need to do better. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. So hopefully that's what we see at Burnley. Better play, maybe even a win. A win would be nice. We should be able to do that. So we'll see.
I'll be scary Spice down, don't worry. It's all good. I was going for E17 more than take that.
Gary is Posh Spice. Darren
is that right?
40 Spice.
Oh my gosh.
Tony's Baby Spice.
Oh no! See that? Oh my gosh!
I think I should be Baby Spice, since I'm the youngest out of the four of us.
I'll be Ginger Spice. Darren, your final thoughts. I think one of your positives was we got a win. So the next test is bigger.
Yeah, just win. Just keep on winning. Have more passion in each game.
Cheers, everyone. Great chat. Thanks, really. Yeah. Listen, Russ, as the host, I will take that. I'm going to be Ginger.
Stan said I'm Old Spice.
Tony is Old Spice. He might not be the eldest here. You know what I mean? Tony, your final thoughts? Don't reveal my age.
My final thoughts was I like the back four, like the goalie. I want to see Sambi play with Party. Want to see Lacazette come back in the squad, but I don't know if he has to give Arteta a blowjob or what he has to do to get a start. And like I said, I hated hearing 1-0 to Arsenal. It wasn't near a good enough performance. Hopefully we can come in and win 5-0 next weekend.
Thanks. I want to say thanks to Mahir for joining, even if it's a late start for me, as always. You're getting used to it now, though. Gary, of course, thanks for joining. Let's Darren and Tony, and I'll have my final say now. Another test comes forward. Let's not get gassed. I've got my hair on one side saying, don't get gassed. I've got Tony. My shoulder's getting heavy with everyone on this side. Don't get gassed. Don't get gassed. So I'm starting to tip to one side here.
Two devils on your shoulder.
I had good fun tonight.
You got Sam on there too.
Yeah, exactly. They're all in my ear. Don't get gassed. You can't get gassed about winning 1-0 against Norwich. We beat a team one place above us. Hopefully, we're going to try and cover each league position spot. I know Gary's been talking about that. We'll get 16, we'll get 15, all the way up to 6th or 5th. We'll see what happens. Rule said, I think goals are coming. The team was trying to a lot of true balls. Once they get it synced right, I think we'll see the goals. Exactly. Listen, one more thing. If you don't like this, then don't like the show. But if you do like this, then do like the show. Anyway, I want to implore everyone to go over and see Gary tomorrow and flash mob his chat section on the Red Cannon. He's going to be hosting his own show with Stan.
Squirrels and facials.
Yeah, let's
No,
bring some AFCC
no, that's not.
Bert
No,
over there.
no, you're not going to end it on that way. Sorry, no, Tony, no.
Yeah, listen, I enjoyed it. Come and see us. We might do a podcast in the midweek. We'll see what happens. I seem to enjoy this one, so we'll be back. We'll be back for more. Share the stream, so get your people to subscribe. Let's get us up over 500 pretty soon, and we'll see you soon. Arsenal win a game 1-0. We like this. We want more, as Gary says. We want more.
Yes, we want more. Little improvements.
We are at